A man who can lift the heavens regrets what he did. Now he fights the thing that haunts him. Another one hates. Oh, and she's also childish. My staff? Fur loses her staff as she launches it into the sky. What a shame. Fur turns around annoyed. What do you want, you walking freak? Insanity's heart bursts from his chest, exploding outwards. He falls to the floor, broken, at her cruel words. So cruel. Fur just stands there, somewhat shocked and confused at his reaction. Rage quickly emerges before her, standing tall. Rage? She quickly mutters out. Did that surprise you, my friend? Wait, something's wrong with this. What's wrong? Oh well. I hate wearing this thing anyways. Insanity begins to take off his outfit, transforming as he does. I wonder what my lord is doing right now. Insanity tosses his hoodie aside, embarking in a different choice of outfit. Okay, what do I do now? Insanity hears a very faint but furious voice. You. Oh? No. You're so dead. Fur mutters under her voice, a horde of taggers behind her, ready to embrace in combat. It can't be. Taggers? That's right. A horde of us. How is this even possible? Insanity cries out. Manny, Fur, tags. Insanity is quickly met with a fist to her abdomen, as Rage quickly tried to impale her. Rage launches her into the floor with such force that earth quickly breaks beneath her. You. Rage violently shakes in anger. You. Who do you think I am? Honestly, who? Rage is quickly stopped from ranting by somebody calling out his name. Rage! Fight's not over. She's gonna call for them, so don't be No, Rage just simply replies. I don't want to hear it. Manny simply smiles as the darkness begins to cover her face. Rage, you're a fool. Insanity slowly gets back up. Manny, thanks, is all he says as Rage turns around. What? Traitor! Rage simply replies. Manny with a blank look on her face simply replies, Oh, I was wrong. You're stupid. Before Insanity can escape, water surrounds her, sealing her in place. No, you don't, a figure calls out, and engages the water prison. Well, aren't you a snake? Tex calls out. I'm not letting her get away, Tex. If I may, we shouldn't begin fighting with each other. A magician chimes in. We should begin with that thing. You know, the one that killed us before, and laughed after she did it. The sci-fi, fuck, what's his name? Fuck, I guess I'm gonna call him Mark. Mark simply fires off a device. Calm down, he orders. Calm down is all he states as the device goes flying into the bubble. Okay, he simply mutters as the device begins to wrap around Insanity's throat. Like I said, our natures don't mesh, but at least we're not them. Mark points behind him at Manny and Rage beginning their battle, Manny morphing into a more monstrous beast, as Rage simply glares at her, her transformation still continuing as she now resembles a more distinct beast. Rage tries to jump up toward her with a warhammer ready, but Manny is prepared and begins charging up a magical blast. She fires off the beam and Rage is caught off guard. Manny 1, Rage 0. Who could have known? As Manny begins to charge up another attack. Is she using Avalanche? Is she using Avalanche? Manny begins to charge up another beam and fire it into the air, into smaller pieces. No, that one's new. As an arm launches its way free from the earth and rubble and clamps to the ground. Rage is back, and now he's being serious, as Rage begins to pile the earth around him. Stone Mountain begins to form as a very familiar shape we've seen before begins to emerge. A stone sword mixed with iron begins to erupt from the floor, as a stone knight begins to form. Manny simply laughs, saying, let's go. As for the individual that is known for having fun, simply says, I love being a tagger, as she hops onto Manny's shoulder. Manny happily accepts her company, greeting her with, welcome, Captain, as for responding kind with likewise. Mark looks up somewhat amused as he says, "A kaiju battle. Fun. Wait, what am I doing? This is a bad thing." Mark then quickly realizes as our magician fellow walked from behind, wraps his arm around him, embracing him in a half-hearted hug. "Dude, chill out," as Mark, seemingly annoyed, simply says, "Coming from you? I'm more frightened now." Our magician fellow looks down at Mark and simply asks, "Why are you like this?" Mark replies sarcastically, "Are you serious?" "Sugar, we're going down." As the magician simply replies, "I think we'll be fine." Mark's only reply to this is, "I hope so," as Manny begins to slowly tear into the Stone Knight. As this continues, Leo, the lightning tagger, along with Tags and Insanity, who is currently trapped in the water bottle, will continue the conversation. So, their little fight aside, what about her? I'm not letting her out of my sight. Leo simply asks, "Even so, what's keeping her from escaping?" Zap zap. "Oh," Leo in a chibi form now exclaims, as Insanity looks quite shocked at the fact they imply shocking her is going to keep her in the bubble. "Oh, I understand fully," looking back at Insanity with a sinister smile. Leo and Tags then both register there are now two Insanities trapped in water bubbles, one seeming more playful than the other, who seems quite scared. Leo calls down a lightning strike on the imposter, and, well, they're taggers. What do you expect? They can handle a lot of things. "What are you doing?" Leo simply asks, as our little friend here says, "Having some fun." Leo quickly steps up and prepares to zap him again. "Fine," as she gives a cold stare to this tagger. Tags, being the responsible adult in this situation, simply says, "Please don't." And Leo, listening to her senpai, simply says, "Okay, ma'am," as our little friend here proceeds to crawl out of the hole and tries not to get zapped again. As Tags simply looks up at the brawl, and Leo, now regressed in a chibi, Leo, Tags calls out, "On it." Leo simply replies, understanding what she has to do. "So how big?" is all she says as she begins to charge up electricity in her hands. Leo looks over to see Tags is summoning some kind of aquatic creature. It's made of water and wears a somewhat greenish blue mask. "Oh, you're serious?" Tags looks up to the creature and says, "Hello, my friend." As Leo turns around to pay attention to what she's doing, she pulls out a small electric orb. "One storm coming up," she simply says, as she turns down and... oh, it's alive. As she turns to the living creature and says, "Alright, Ben, make me proud." The creature just simply responds with a... as it takes off into the sky, clouds beginning to brew and cycle. As lightning Lily misses Leo, she simply says, "Good boy." As Tags continues a conversation with the Ocean Master, "Enact my will." As she turns around, donning her abyss armor. "And Leo," she says in a sweet tone. "I know, the girl, I know." Tags then proceeds to leave as she takes off toward the brawl that is getting more and more out of control. "Now," is the last thing she says before taking off in an aquatic jet toward them. "This is madness," she thinks to herself. As Manny tries to fire off another beam, a jet of water hits her, quickly freezing over her face. Tag simply floats in front of her. "Manny, enough. I expect great things from you. Even if the others don't." Even if the others don't. As for Rage, we then cut away from Tags and see somebody is watching Leo. You know, none of this would have happened if you didn't shh. As Virus quickly takes her out, injecting her with a quick poison to put her to sleep. Virus turns to you and simply says, "You too. Shh." Virus then quickly makes his way over to Insanity, popping the water bubble. "Let's go, my tool." "Surprise!" Virus says, leaning over Insanity. Insanity looks quite uncomfortable at Virus's sudden appearance and asks, "Not that I'm not happy to see you, but how?" Virus simply chuckles. Virus simply retorts as he helps Insanity get up. "Well, thank you. Yes. Now let's leave." Virus begins to tear a portal open with his bare claws. "After you, Virus!" As Virus simply turns to them. "Meet." Virus begins to morph his arm into a weapon as he gets ready to point it. "Time to go." The magician wraps his cloak around Mark. Virus, with his white smile, simply says, "Perfect." As he quickly, tentacle monsters his way through the portal, our magician friend releases Mark from his grasp, releasing him in the savannah. What a waste, he simply says. More or less, Mark adds. But it is odd, as we see an image of Virus, Insanity, and Manny together. The magician simply questions, what do you mean? Well, why did so many of us appear? From the punk to the farmer. I went because it was fur. Mark simply looks annoyed. Yeah, she's popular, but not that big. Do you think the others just wanted him? I want him dead more than anything. Where is Tagger? Our magician friend simply smiles. He says, probably watching the fight. Tagger watches in awe two water jets passing by as he sees them punch right through Manny's monster form. I leave for a little bit, and chaos breaks out. Very nice. Tagger begins to put on a mask as he simply thinks to himself, no, they're attacking to kill. Something's wrong. Tagger then calls out to Manny, yo, Manny, what's up? Manny looks over and twitches. You. Yes, it's me, love. Tagger approaches. Tagger, and I've got someone for you. Manny simply twists her head more. Someone wants me? Tags quickly beckons out. Tagger! Tagger quickly turns around. You can wait. Now, be careful. Something's wrong. Pepsi simply steps forward. That's why I want to help her. Tagger quickly turns back to Tags and demands, how did she get to this point, Tags? Tags meekly answers, things went bad. Pepsi stares up as Manny stares down at him. Hi, Manny. Remember me? Manny quickly descends down, looking at him. You. She remembers you. You are sweet. Pepsi simply answers, and she is sweet too. She's also very nice. If you want, you may try. Try what? Simply step into my world, boy. Tagger quickly butts in. Alright, no. Now I know. Who are you? The beast simply answers, a performer. Where's my monster girl? She walks the night alone. Tagger quickly wraps his tail around the beast. Now, let's try this again. Hi, I'm Tagger. Now you see, I'm a nice guy. But for some odd reason, when I come back, my Taggers are at war, and a shadow has taken my monster, and thinks I have time to play games. Look, no one likes pain. Tagger quickly whips his tail down, hitting the beast against the raw floor. A shadow quickly emerges from the floor. Shade. Tagger simply calls out, Fox. The shadow reveals itself as Shade. You came so quickly. That's nice. Yeah, but about that. Let me handle the darker things we do. Don't be Sin. Shade simply warns Tagger. Tagger simply gets a flash of Sin, imagining what it'd be like to be him. Tagger quickly snaps out of this. Anyways, the fake says Manny walks in the night. It wanted Pepsi to enter a world of darkness. Cute. Shade leans over the creature. Look, be nice and let her out. Look, if you want death, I won't stop you from that. The beast quickly starts. Her power won't let me. Ah. Damn it. You, the Pepsi wolf. Yes? Pepsi simply responds, innocently sitting there. Pepsi, knowing something's up, simply asks, only one. What caused her to lose control? Shade quickly shifts the attention to Tagger. Well, Fox, we all don't get along, but if she has lost control, I believe someone's pulling strings. But I think I know who is behind this. Tagger quickly whips down his tail, breaking apart the earth beneath him. And if he's really behind this, well, I guess I'd have to cancel the show. Oh, Skullboy, I wish you were here. Tagger quickly pulls up the rocks he broke apart, and he quickly begins twirling them into a cyclone. Anyway, here is a portal. The stones quickly begin to merge with each other as Pepsi simply asks, so you can make portals out of rock? Shade quickly shoots down this misconception, this false information. Well, that depends. This isn't a portal, it's just a frame. Pepsi raises his hand. Tiger's an idiot, Shade simply replies. Pepsi then follows up by saying, "You're mean," as Chibi first simply adds to that with a nya. Shade, not really phased, says, "And? I'm a killer, not a mom." As Fur quickly butts in saying, "I don't know about that when Hope was born." Well, try saying that when Hope was born. Right, Mr. Killer? Shade turns away and simply asks, "Why are you here?" Fur, "Seriously?" As Tiger adds, "She's going." Shade, barely reacting, only says, "I object to this, Fox. And I don't care. She's going. I need her to be a guard for him." Fur, now hugging Pepsi, simply says, "Guess I'm your guard, Fox." As Pepsi simply blushes, Shade, somewhat pissed now, out of the thousands of us, "You pick her." "Cool your jets. I'm doing this for Manny." "Whatever. Let's go." Shade quickly walks past Tiger, making his way toward the portal. "Something is wrong. Just be quick. I need to check the others." "I will try, but do you know what's up?" Everyone is being more aggressive. "Oh, I know someone wants us to fight. This might be due to me calling the others. Maybe, but we'll find out later. You should go." "No, you done now? What a shame." Fur, somewhat upset, simply looks down and says, "Gee, I'm sorry, Shade." Shade, with a little regret, simply says, "Come on, portal's open." It's like a mirror of night. That, ladies and gentlemen, was 18 pages of a comic book that won't be colored before Smiling vs. Insanity gets done. If you enjoyed this narration, follow me on DeviantArt or Instagram to see the art or the comic book. I will be posting this comic book simply titled A Puppet's Toy. I believe after Smiling vs. Insanity, the first 6 pages are out. So if you're interested in seeing and reading these pages for yourself, you can do that. Other than that, sorry for the lack of uploads. I have been busy with these comic books. And so yeah, that's basically the entire comic. If you are interested in reading the comic book for yourself, feel free to check out the links down below to the social media sites where I'll be posting this comic after the first 6 pages of Smile Love are posted. Alright, laters. Bye.